the day, we used to tip for good service at a restaurant, but now, for many, it seems we're being asked to tip everywhere we go. Has tipping got out of hand? It's a question a lot of people are asking. So, Mikey, can you break it down in under a Mikey minute what tipping fatigue has done to people, or if people have heard of it?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, tipping fatigue is a growing frustration people feel when asked to tip in more and more places, often for services that never used to ask. Thanks to digital kiosks and payment apps, you're now prompted to leave 15%, 20%, even 30% for everything. And I mean everything from grab-and-go coffee, a fast food order, to a retail purchase. Some people say they feel guilty for not tipping, even if they are just grabbing a bottle of water, where there's little to no personal service involved at all. And here's the thing, most of the time, the money isn't even going to the person you interacted with. It's pooled or partially kept by the business. And experts say their original idea of tipping, rewarding great service, has shifted into something that feels expected, automatic, and even times awkward. However, I do think dining out is a different story. Servers rely on tips as a major part of their income, so that's one place where tipping is expected. Experts say when dining out, 15 to 20% is standard. Any amount beyond that should be for excellent service. Salons, delivery drivers, valet movers, hotel, housekeeping, tattoo artists, and dog groomers are also areas to tip. Well, did I make it in under a Mikey minute?
You did not. But I think it was really valuable. We needed that talking to, Mikey.
I guess she won't be tipping. Okay. All right, well, let's step outside to ask, are we tipping too much?
Do you think tipping culture has gotten out of control?
I don't know if I would say it's gotten out of control. I feel bad that the people who are having to depend on the tips aren't getting paid what they should be getting paid for in the first place. To have to depend on tips is kind of a crazy way to make a living, and then to have to worry about getting taxed for that.
Do you think tipping culture has gotten out of control?
Yes, in some spaces, I think it's gotten out of control. Like buying coffee and really anything.
Yeah.
Tipping anybody, any cashier.
How do you know when to tip?
I have a problem with it because I feel obligated to, and I've always been a kind of a generous tipper.
Yeah.
But that was always in the restaurant industry. But you know, now it's carried over to Starbucks and any type of service. And yeah, sometimes it gets a little annoying.
What do you think about tipping culture?
It's kind of mixed. I agree. I'm always a generous tipper, and I do think people work very hard. We just got coffee at Yenzer, and she went above and beyond to make fresh coffee for us. So yes, they should be tipped for that.
Yeah.
Other places, it's just kind of like grab and go. No, I mean, it's you're paying for it with whatever you're purchasing.
Yeah. What do you think? Are you a big tipper?
I am, and I do have a problem with this, though. In fact, I just saw something on X that said what we used to tip for was for service, and now it's counter service we're tipping for.
Exactly.
And that there's a difference between counter service, where I'm just ordering a coffee, and your job is to give me the coffee.
Pour the coffee and give it to
pour the
me.
coffee
Yeah.
and give it to me. And now, I think that if you're ordering a complicated order or a large order for a bunch of people, and you know that you're putting pressure on the employee that's working there, certainly it's much different. I think that nothing is going to change with the rate of pay for employees until we stop supplementing their income with tips. Like, we are contributing to the fact that there is no greater change, I think, in a way. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think that there needs to be an overhaul altogether, but you know, until that happens, you do wind up feeling bad, and you do want to tip for good service.
You feel bad. You feel guilty. And I do too, but